Hello everybody, welcome to a first look at Hidden Lands. This is beta 0.2.1. The game is coming out in about 2 to 3 days time. Scheduled date is January 28th. Got my hands on a copy ahead of time. I believe this game is going to be free, as far as I'm led to believe. It looks like it's a hidden object game. Find the differences between the left side and right side of the screen. And it looks like there's an endless mode and there's some collections. I don't know what. Those are things to find, I suppose. Alright, so let's go back to the original and we'll take a look at quests. Can't do endless yet, so just recently, what is that? Oops, went back to there. Sorry about that. Okay, so these are the 3 things. Can I click on that? Nope. But yeah, I recently just played a similar game that actually cost money. So this is a little bit different. I mean, I don't actually know whether this is Land of the Pharaoh. So, okay, so you can mouse scroll and do that. Okay, the other game I was playing used the keyboard, and I honestly do prefer this. And there's more varied rotational, different perspectives. That's nice. Now I don't know how many differences there are between these two things, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be so easily spotting them, but we shall see. Spot the difference. See, now I'm put under pressure because I'm trying to do this. Oh, well, that is obviously different. Oh, that's it. Did not know it was a single difference. Anyway, the Steam store page says that it's easy to use. Indeed, it is easy to use. It says it's infinite levels. I suppose that's fine. And then the lands are split apart, so here we go. Alright. New finding, Pharaoh's sarcophagus. Sarcophagus to protect the body of the Pharaoh until he reaches the immortal realm. Rewards 10 keys. Alright, we'll just continue. Don't need to look at the collections there. So that's done. Oh. Okay. So what are quests? Should I keep on going down this way? Or should we do a different scarecrow? Stone lamps. I guess we'll just keep on going. Right? Anubis sculpture. Start quest. Chapter 1 of 3. Well, oh my gosh, there is a timer. Please tell me there's a way to turn this off. No, there is not. Okay, well, that's an instant no-no for me. Oh, look, there's the number of differences. I am not a fan of anything that is timed like this. What if I just don't spot the difference, you know? What if I don't see it in time? At least there's not a whole lot of stuff at stake here, but if that is going to drive me insane, that's too bad. This game is actually rather pleasant. Please introduce a way of turning the... Please turn that off. I cannot. I just cannot. There's one there. This tree is not there. And this fox is... I think it's a fox. I don't like this. Oh gosh. To do things under pressure. This deer isn't there. At least these are major differences, they're not minor. This rock is not in the other one. You're basically fusing these two pictures. This tree is not there. What am I missing? Great. This is just like super not cool all of a sudden. If only that timer can get turned off. I have no idea what's gonna happen if I run out of time. I do like it that it outlines the difference so that you know you're not continually trying to find the same thing. But I am already oh, here. This is not there. 2 more. This is that countdown timer. I really do wish that could be turned off. This is not there. 1 more. 20 seconds. Can I do it? I have no idea. But I don't know. What am I missing? I'm gonna fail this. I failed. Oh, that's too bad. Retry? Does that... It just resets everything I found. Why? What is the point? What is the point? What is the point of that? Okay, well, I could look around and try to find the one thing that I've forgotten, but I didn't find. Gosh, there's so much. Ugh. Now I don't remember what I found. What a pain in the butt. Oh, this tree. There's another tree over here. Ugh. This rock. There's one more that I found that I can't even find now. And then of course there's one more that I haven't found yet. So I'm sorry for getting frustrated because of this stump. Did I find that earlier? I have no idea. Maybe I found that earlier, maybe I didn't. Either way though, what is the last one? What am I missing? What, this is just driving me bonkers. From something that's so nice and peaceful and relaxing to all of a sudden not so nice and is on the this is as far up as you can go with that view, and then down below what looks like eye level is the only thing. I'm gonna fail this again, aren't I? That's really not cool because I don't know where it is. Alright, we're gonna leave. I don't know. Lame. I don't know what to do. If only we could just go back to this and not have any kind of a timer. Just give me the option of turning that off, please. We'll take a look at the collections anyway. Oh, what a lousy it's not that bad, I just don't like it. Hey, chapters 1 of 2. Alright. There's 4 differences to see here. And there's no timer. So, why is there no timer here? I don't get it. Wasn't there a timer as soon as you started the first chapter in the second one? I mean, the thing we just did? We'll see. Maybe this is gonna have timer on this next level and I will just No, there's no timer here. Why was... Okay, well... I suppose I could play on and not deal with timers as long as they don't appear. As for why or how they appear and don't appear, that I cannot say. What? What? Oh, there's a tree there and there's a tree there. I thought it was like a tree that got shuffled from one place to another. It looks... Okay, there's a rock here. Oh no, there's a tree here. That's what's missing. One more. Huh. Alrighty. What is missing? What is missing? From either... Oh, there's a big tree right in front that's missing. Alrighty. Well... I guess I can play where there's no timer. Now let's see if the timer stays off. There's no timer here once again, which is perfect. Which is what I want to see. There's that. There's this rock, which is not there. There's this thing. And... this thing. One more. I'm sorry if you spotted... Oh, this thing. At least, so, the scenes are nice. They're simple. There's not too many things on them. But man, that timer was really freaking me out. I'm glad I kept on going. Okay, there's once again no timer. So we got that. And this. Starting to get the hang of this. But at the same time, it's starting to feel kind of similar. I like the effects. I actually meant to click on this animal and ended up clicking behind it, and that was one of the differences too. There's a tree here. And it's so hard for me to see. Oh, there's a rock. There's something on the rock there. That's not in the other one. No, oh, there's a rabbit. No, there's a rabbit there in the other one too. So, it's kind of hard to scan back and forth. I mean, my eyes do get tired after a while. I noticed this too playing the other game that I played recently that was very similar to this, except for no timer, thankfully. And, oh, there's a tree here. And it was 5 differences per level. That one's called Tiny Lands. This one is called Hidden Lands. Not by the same developers. As for why they're coming out one after another, I'm not sure how that just kind of fell in coincidentally, because they feel somewhat similar. The other one you can't pan like this. You can only do left and right and zoom in. But you do that with a keyboard instead of a mouse. So, thank you for no timer. I have to go experiment around now. Because I have to see whether the second stage there also has no timer. Just one more. The other game, when you highlight some difference, it will it'll turn it golden on both screens. This one gives you a highlight, which is nice, but it does make it look kind of... It still looks like it's missing, despite having an outline, is what I mean. Oh, this rock. No, it's there. This rock. there on the other one. Already did that one. That's the flower. You watch, I'm gonna get stuck on this one, even there's no timer. The cactus looks the same. Those two rocks, some bones, the head, rock, plant, two rocks and a big one in front. And a plant and a cactus with a flower. This is basically what I'm just scanning and panning through, trying to find what the heck is the difference between the two. Ah, there's a crate here. That's there. It's not in the other one. It's all missing stuff. Okay, Land of Kings. Now I'm a little worried about what, Alright, so the Scarecrow level, what looks like a rook, is the first thing here, and the Sphinx is in the second. I suppose did I play this one? Is that the one I did? The Anubis, it is the one I did. And the sarcophagus? Wait. 10... I don't know what that's going to unlock. Oh. Uh-oh. That means I can't unlock that one anymore. Whoops. Big mistake. Well, hopefully we can find something. Is this going to be timed? Right, this is timed. Shoot. I am not ready to deal with anything that's timed. The deer. Okay. That didn't earn me anything, right? The whole timer should be completely optional. I don't know how many times I have to say that. It's going to drive some people absolutely nuts, myself included, for sure. Like I'm not entirely fast or slow at this kind of thing, but just the fact that I have to face a timer while doing it. It's supposed to be calm and serene and peaceful and all that jazz. Looks like there's some cactus missing. But when you're faced with a timer, it just becomes so stressful. I just can't deal with it. So I want to be able to unlock this, get my 10 keys back, but oh, there's only 5 differences in this one. I should be able to do this. If not, I can maybe memorize the difference and go again. There's a tree. There's the sarcophagus. There is... what else is there? Pots. Tree, sarcophagus, pots. At least that's a good start. This picture at least is visibly smaller than the other one. That just felt really a bit overwhelming. There's too many differences and I cannot see them. What terrifying tree. Oh, there's another pot. So pot, tree, sarcophagus. Pot, tree, sarcophagus. I've got a minute. I should be able to do this. I'll scan. Rock. Stump. Tree. Rocks. Sarcophagus. Pot. Rocks. Plant. A stump with some mushrooms. Plant. Pot. Rock. What the heck am I missing? I really have no idea. It's like the same as the last one. Why can't I find... Oh, wait. Did I not click on the sarcophagus? Wait. I thought... Wasn't that one of the things I clicked? I'm confused. Well, I got my 10 keys back. I'm not going to explore this further in terms of the do those count as quests? Let's go back to home. Endless Lands. Chapter 1. So that counts? Okay, so at least you can unlock Endless. That's good to know, just by playing a little bit. I didn't know what counted as quests. It said 3 quests to unlock this. And this is supposed to be somewhat random generated, procedure generated. It's not as versatile, I would say, in terms of what I can see, because it's not handcrafted levels. These things aren't telling any pictures. They're not telling any stories. But still. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. But still, at least there's Endless, and it does not take that much to unlock. I like the baobab tree design. That's pretty adorable. Alright. Is it gonna get more and more complex? It's starting to just kind of look like the same stuff that you see. Looks like there's a tree here that's missing. And it's a sort of uncertain number of things missing. And they're probably just these objects on... Oh, there's this. And just one more. Probably... just stuff that can go missing, because they're all individual objects in the game, and they just get placed. Or they're just automatically taken away. So, what am I missing? What am I missing? Is it bad? Oh, there's this rock here is missing. Alright, so it looks like Endless just keeps on going and going, but it doesn't cost anything. Looks like so far, like 2, 3, 4 differences is the extent of the Endless levels so far, and they're just random objects that are missing from the picture. So, what have we here? I just want to see if it gets complex, but it probably will, gradually, probably very gradually. Oh, there's 5. That's the first time I've seen 5. There's a cactus missing there. And there's... what is that on top? A log. It's not there. The bones are not there. These bones are missing. There's a cactus missing on the other side. I am really glad that there's this section that does not have any... It's like all the same stuff now. It's like the sarcophagus. It's like if you see the sarcophagus, you can maybe expect a part of it to be missing. So that's the issue with these randomly generated levels, is then you see enough of them and you know what's going to show up, I suppose. And I haven't played this game all that long, but it's already starting to have that feel that, you know, the deer, or I don't know, this flag. It's definitely very much the same things that go missing. So, what am I missing here? Oh. Alright, we'll scan it down the... Oh, the rabbit next to the deer. I think the endless levels are going to start to feel kind of repetitive. I think you can probably already tell. And so far, just that one level with the 5 things missing, 5 differences, but now we're back to 3 or 4 or 5. And what's missing in this picture? Oh, here. Right, so on trees, look for missing leaves. Question is, if I exit out of here now, does it reset me back to level 1? Current land progress. Sure, that's not a problem. Stays on Endless Lands Chapter 9. And go back to quests. I have 10 keys. I want to leave that alone, I think. Let's check out this one that I haven't yet. Stone Lips, and see if that's timed or not. Hopefully it's not. Well, the very first, the prologue. Oh, that's the eggs. That didn't have any timer in the Egyptian themed one, but the Scarecrow one did have. Okay, so here's the test of truth. So we went from here, that was timed and difficult. Well, rather there was one that I couldn't find, and that one was not so difficult, and I got my key back. Okay, so we can advance, and what is this? I don't know. I don't know what this I means. Alright, well, gate lamp. So let's see if this is timed. Holy cow, that's a lot of. Wait, what? This stone lamp isn't there? What am I? What? What? Okay, this is messed up. The rotation is completely off. Like, this tree is here. Is that a error? Let me reload that. Because how can you play like that? No, no, don't do that. Please don't do that. That also makes it really stressful. Why would you do such a thing? I don't know. Oh, that's just nasty. You have to... I don't know if that's a glitch or not, but... I do hope that it is. Where is this tree? Oh, it's not in the other one. I think... Oh, this is so bad. This is such an unfriendly gesture. This is terrible. I don't know why anybody thinks that doing this is going to make a game more interesting or enticing to anyone. I just can't. This is... I suppose if I click enough on the screen, I'll eventually hit whatever it is that's missing, because I just can't do this. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad I experimented around, right? So, endless levels, fine. You unlock them. It's not terribly difficult to unlock them. You know, you finish your 3 little quests and you just keep on playing endless. But what on earth is this 180-degree rotation? This is driving me like, are you supposed to do this and keep on going back and forth just to see what the hell it did? Sorry, what the heck the difference is between the two? Because this is torture. This is not fun. It's already hard enough on the eyes when the two sides are symmetrical. I mean, basically, it's like when you look at one side, you can't see the other side. What is the point of this? What really is the point of that? Oh. I'm going to look at this one and hope that it is not rotated like that. It is. It is. And you know what? That's gonna be it for me. That's no way. No way. No way. Not gonna touch that. We're done with that. We're done with this. So basically, play down this line and look at the collections. See, you know, kind of ooh and ah over what you can get. But, oh man, this is terrible. So this particular set with all of its and of course the Sphinx levels with the timer. Oh, it actually tells you in the collections how many. So I mean, each sequence you finish is one item, and we collected 3 from there, 2 from there, and 2 from there. I just you get sick of dealing with these little things that are supposed to make a game more interesting, I suppose. They don't make it more interesting for me. They make it very frustrating for me. So, right, I used that. I have 10 stars or keys left that I'm not going to waste. Maybe go back and let's try a couple more Endless Lands and see if there is. Oh, I hope the endless levels don't start spinning sideways like that. Well, that would be horrifying. Or start giving me timed levels. I would instantly quit at that point. So infinite or not, potential enjoyment I think is very limited. I don't have a major issue with this game in terms of its construct. I like the mouse controls quite a lot. The music is pretty pleasant. The artwork, I mean, it's low poly. It's just like the other game that I played. Why is it so similar? I have no idea. But it's like the timer and the 180-degree spin. Those are things I'm unwilling to deal with. So I don't know if there's. Hey, look, the sarcophagus isn't missing its lid for the first time. It's 3 differences, so I should be able to do that pretty easily. So this one's 2 trees and what was the other one? I can't remember. I really sincerely hope Endless does not yield in any kind of a wacko situation like those 2 types of levels that I'm just unwilling to play. Now what am I missing? Oh, it's that box again. We do know that a lot of the stuff repeats, so I find that I'm finding the same things again and again. And so, okay, for a free game, I'd say there's probably some room for enjoyment. Take away the timer and the 180-degree spin, and me not having to worry about potentially finding that somewhere down the line endless mode would be so wonderful. Or at least make them optional. They don't make the game harder. They make the game more frustrating, and that's what you really don't want to see. Such a nice and calm and serene, simple game is made so much more frustrating with those particular elements, and just in general less enjoyable. So endless is totally fine. Although with the repetitive nature, you know, if I had to pay for this, I would probably have well, if I had to pay for this, when I saw the time levels, I'd probably gone and refunded the game already. Fortunately, I didn't pay for it, and that I'm getting to try out the game in good timing before the release. That way, you know, by looking at my video, exactly what it is that I'm dealing with. I like the visual effects. I do like the music. The music in the other game, Tiny Lands, was more in tune with the game, I feel. But it doesn't detract from this game's music. This game's music is very pleasant and nice to listen to. Those boxes are missing. Maybe not boxes, blocks. I'm sincerely hoping that I do not start seeing randomly rotation. Okay, no. Still no. Okay, good. Alright, so this thing, and I keep on looking at these floating islands next to the levels and keep on wondering if that is going to play a role, but so far they have not, so I'm going to say that there's probably no role in the game for those. I think those are purely decorative, and I sure hope that they are. Well, there are no achievements for this game. That's another thing worth mentioning. That might be something that gets added. I don't know if it will, but certainly to get people to play on and spend time with the game. Oh, this tree's missing. Sometimes having achievements means that you're gonna get people to play on longer. For this one, maybe it could be, I mean, there's so many different places where you can go for achievements. Oh, cool, llama. I like that. Of course, it's missing from the other one, but still adorable. Oh, flower. At least I can just probably just casually play on endless, on and on and on and on and on, and be completely fine. You definitely see all these patterns, you know, like the animals missing, the sarcophagus cap is missing, the little blocks of this taste. So we got an animal, and now I'm wondering if it's a tree or plant. It probably is. I'm just not seeing it. Oh, the stump. There's not very much variety going from one to the other, whereas in Tiny Lands there were very extensive dioramas that had a lot of storytelling. So that's definitely missing here. Does that mean that this is not worth your time? Absolutely not, especially if it's free. You know, there's just Casual fun. Casual fun. I am quite happy that I kept on going a bit longer than if I had just quit right away after seeing the first timer. But that timer really made me kind of mad because it doesn't exist. It shouldn't have a place in a game like this, at least in a completely non-optional sense. Missing trees, missing branches and leaves, and then missing tree pieces, and missing box. Now I wonder if I go back to the sarcophagus level, if I'm gonna be able to find that last one that I can't find. Who knows? The point is not whether or not I can find it, whether or not I can get enough experience in this game to be able to find it. It's more of just a personal preference issue of there is something going on here that I don't like. And I really don't know. Haven't seen it yet. The rabbit's there. It's not this log up here. Around these rocks are there. Stumps are there. Pieces of the mountain. I'm looking from the inside out. All seem to be reflected on both sides of the screen. Now we look around the outer perimeter. Cactus, plant, rabbit, this thing, that thing. We already got the bird nest. This plant we got. Plant, rock, tree, cactus, plant, cactus, flower, birdhouse, or whatever that is. Cactus, rock. We got the two cacti that are spitting out. This cactus is flowering. Often that is an issue. Cactus. So, we have the same issue I was having with before. I do not see what it is. Exactly what it is that I'm missing. Endless Lands 19. And I am stuck. And I'm pretty sure I've scrutinized everything. It's not something, it's not part of something. Oh my gosh, that cactus was missing an arm. And that is something I would never be able to find if there was a change in rotational symmetry. It just won't happen. There's so much on-screen busyness that would just get completely ignored. It would just be like, oh yeah, cactus, cactus. Okay, move on. So I'm going to assume that endless levels don't go on to have some weird, odd, asymmetrical shapes and things. But maybe I could be wrong. There's only 3 in this one, so bunny's there. Stump is there with the flowers. Missing box by the base of the cart. That's like I don't know how many times I found that, but first time gave me quite a bit of trouble. After that, I know where to look. I don't know, I just this game is nice, but it's not quite as impressive. It's just kind of fun and casual. For long sittings, probably not. And then dealing with the quests themselves, I think I could go without them. Well, I should change that. The quests are nice, but get rid of the timer. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to play them. And I think I can say that's probably the preference for many people as well. I'm not going to say most because I don't represent most people or most gamers, but certainly I know that a lot of people would share my frustrations at having to deal with that particular annoyance at having to deal with the timer. Those rocks are there, those rocks are there, those rocks are there. This tree is here. Rock is behind there. Plant, plant, plant. Rock, tree, rock. This tree with its third set of leaves. Flower, rock. Plant, plant, plant. Tree, missing leaves, already got that. Flower. This tree we got. So, what am I missing? This time I don't see it at all. I don't see a cactus with a... That lid is there for sure. I'm actually clicking around. I don't know if you can hear my mouse or not. Oh! It was a plant. But it sure wasn't a plant that I expected. I didn't see it. I thought I went by. But it was like a depth thing. It was more closer to the middle. And when rotating from the side, it wasn't all there. It's not readily visible. Alright, so far, Endless Lands have been pleasant, casual, yes, a bit repetitive, so you kind of know what to expect. So like that bird cage, like there's some stuff up here that's missing, like this rock, and just a couple more. This rock here, and what's the last thing? It's like trying to go through systematically in my head without necessarily boring with the details. The sun is moving really fast. You see the shadows shifting. That's kind of cool. Oh, this thing. I've definitely played enough to be able to say, yeah, it's a pretty decent game. Give it a shot for casual fun. Avoid those two paths, those two quest paths, unless they can be made optional to not have those annoyances with the timer or the 180 rotation. I don't know which one I like less. I think if I had to pick one, I would actually rather play the line with the timer. So I'd rather play this theme down here instead of the gates with its complete lack of sense. You know, at least the timer, you're looking at the two side by side. You can't do that here, and that is just going to bug me to no end. You can see there's a lot of nodes. I mean, there's quite a few designed levels, and that looks like the end of the path for that. But then this one keeps on going, well, only to here. Oh, and then this one goes on and expands to all these areas. I like this world map. I don't think I can make much sense of it. But it looks like a fantasy novel map, and That's kind of cool, but yeah. All right, so there you have it. A lot of things to consider. A lot of things to consider whether or not you might like this game. Currently still in beta, so I do hope that some of my issues are addressed and I can like this game a little bit better. Nevertheless, if it's going to be for free in a couple of days, then you can give it a shot. See if you like it. Could definitely use some achievements though to make the replaying worthwhile for some people. And then, yeah, we'll just see how this game fares. I mean, there should be plenty of people playing. There's lots of people who like this kind of games, and likewise, I like this very much. Just those two things that I can't stand. So, love-hate relationship. It's the kind of thing where you really enjoy a game, you know you're gonna like it, and then when you go to play it, you're frustrated, and you're frustrated. And this game doesn't have that frustration, except for in those particular quest lines, and I would like to see those pre-designed levels, and instead of just going through the endless lands and just keep on going at the random levels, because you start to see a lot of repetition, whereas in those quests there's clearly more thought put into the level design, or so I should hope. And I want to be able to finish that collection if I can, but in the way that it is, there's no way I'm going to do that. Anyway, thank you for watching. This video is way too long. I thought it was going to be 5-10 minutes, but it ended up being, well, however long it is. So thanks, and have a nice day. Bye bye.